Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with a similar triangle exercise 2.2. In my previous video I have explained you about Thales theorem. So now based on that we are going to solve the exercise problem 2.2. So one more theorem like statement I want to tell you. Converse of Thales theorem, but only just we have to remember the statement. If a line divides, here they have given, if a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line is parallel to the third side. Like reverse of Thales theorem, reverse of BPT. There what they have told, parallel line they had given and we have to divide in the ratio. Here ratio is given, we have to make the line parallel. Okay, these two theorems based problems will be there. So first one problem, question 1, we can see question number 1. Everyone see in your textbook, also open your textbook while watching this video. So in figure 2.17, which this 2.17 we can see there are two figures. So first one I am doing now, first one. In the figure ABC, triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. Okay, find EC they have told. Rough figure I'll draw. I'll just draw a rough figure. See, you have to use always when you draw a figure, you have to use pencil only. Why I am using pen in the sense, it is not clear in the video if I use pencil. So you people always should use pencil only, or else you are going to lose your marks if you use pen for figures. I am using because it is not clear in the video, so I am using a pen. What they have given? In the figure, DE parallel to BC. They have told in triangle ABC, we can write in triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC. Okay, I'll use some different pen. Okay. Now what is given? They have given AD is equals to 1.5 centimeter. They have given, and AE 1 centimeter. BD 3 centimeter. Okay, this side, and find EC they have told. What do we have to find? Find EC. So now to find EC, what we have to do, we know that DE parallel to BC. So by BPT, that is Thales theorem, AD by BD or DB, as you wish. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. This is nothing but Thales theorem. Now let us substitute the values. AD is nothing but they have given 1.5. DB they have given 3 centimeter. AE they have given 1. EC we need to find. Okay, let us cross multiply this. EC into 1.5 is equals to 3 ones are 3. Now we need to find EC. EC is equals to 3 by 1.5. Okay. Now here point. You know, as after one digit it is a decimal, so multiply 10 both sides. After one digit it is a decimal, so we have to multiply only 10. 3 tens are 30. To remove decimal we have multiplied, so 15 only. So 15 ones are 15, 15 twos are 30. So the value of EC is 2 centimeter. We got the value of EC. Like that way, same this problem you have to do. Try yourself, same it is. They have given AD, you have to find AD. Rest all values they have given. So similarly, same way you have to find this problem. You have to try yourself. Okay, unless and until you will not try yourself, you will not be able to do the problems. Okay, same like this problem you have to try yourself this problem. Next, question number second main I am going to do. First I have first main first I have done. So second main first one now. Let me read out the question. Second main first question. Okay. E and F are points on the side PQ and PR respectively of a triangle PQR. That means you can understand this is not figure for second question. This is not a figure of second question. This is third question figure. In the figure 2.8, they have drawn third question figure over here. So don't get confused. Second question they didn't give figure. We have to draw figure. Triangle PQR for each of the following. State whether EF parallel to QR or not. Okay. So let me draw the figure first. I'll draw one triangle they have mentioned in the question. PQR is a triangle and let us draw 2 points E and F. Now what they are saying, we should check whether EF is parallel to QR or not in every cases. Like how E and F are 2 points they have told. They are not parallel. They have told E is a point on PQ and F is a point on PR. They have told like that in the question. So now what we have to prove is, based on the question, we have to prove that whether it is parallel or not. Okay, first one question. PE is equal to 3.9 centimeter. EQ is equal to 3 centimeter. PF is equal to 3.6 centimeter and FR is equal to 2.4 centimeter. This is the values they have given. Now they have told us to prove whether it is parallel or not. Okay, we know that. How we have to prove this? See, we should check this by this and this by this is equal or not. Okay, by BPT PF, let us take. Okay, what we have to take, I'll take PE by EQ. PE by EQ. By BPT we know that. PF by FR. If it is equal, then they are parallel. Okay. PE by EQ. So PE is what? 3.9. EQ 3. So here we can see that 3 1s are 3. 3 1s are 3. Point as it is. 3 3s are 9. 1.3 answer we got. PE by EQ. Now let us see this side. PF by FR. PF value is 3.6 and FR value is 2.4. See, point is in the same position, so point get cancelled. 12 2s are 24, 12 3s are 36. We got 3 by 2. 3 by 2 we got, and 3 by 2 is nothing but if we do divide 3 by 2, 2 1s are 2, 1.0, 2 5s are 10, 1.5 we got. So here 1.3 and here 1.5. That means it is not equal. They both are not equal. PE by EQ is not equal. If it is equal, then we can say they are parallel. See, they have told check whether EF is parallel to QR or not. If they are equal, then it is parallel. Here they are not equal. PF is not equal to FR. Therefore, EF is not parallel to QR. EF is not parallel to QR. Understood how we have to do? Okay, let me try second one also so that you can try for third one. Second one question. What they have given? PE is equals to 4 centimeter. QE is equals to 4.5 centimeter. Figure is same for all three problems. PF is equal to 8 centimeter and RF is equals to 9 centimeter. Okay, same figure I'll just see what we have to do. PE by EQ, PF by FR. Okay, first let us find PE by EQ. PE by EQ. What is the value of PE? 4. What is the value of EQ? 4.5. Okay. Here point after decimal one number. So into 10 and into 10 we have to do. So it is now 4 tens are 40 by 45. Okay. 5 8s are 40. 5 9s are 45. We got 8 by 9. Now one more what we have to take? PF upon FR. So PF upon FR. PF value is 8. FR or RF value is 9. See here directly we cannot cancel. It is direct. So we can see here also 8 by 9 and this also 8 by 9 we got. So we got equal answer. Therefore what we have to write? PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR. This is by BPT. Converse of BPT, what it tells? If they are proportion, their proportions they are in the equal proportion. Therefore, if their answer is equal, EF is parallel to QR. In this way, we have to find. So you can do the third one. Try yourself. Third one. Try yourself. It's really very easy. I have done 2 problems. So obviously you will be able to do third one. Okay. Now question number 3. That is very important question now. See we will focus on the question. In the figure 2.18, this is a figure. Okay. In the figure 2.18, if LM parallel to CB and LN parallel to CD, prove that AM by AB is equal to AN by AD. This we have to prove. So our focus should be on to prove. Okay. I'll write now. First I'll draw the rough figure. Let me try. But you people see in the textbook and draw in your notes. Okay. So this is the figure, rough figure I have drawn. This is the, okay, what they have given? A, B, C, D, okay. And what they have given? Here 1 point, L, okay. What? M, N, M, N and L. Okay, given, first our focus should be on to prove. I'll write to prove what they have given. Let me write first. Given it is there, figure it is there, given figure it is there, here only. They have given LM parallel to BC. Yes, LM parallel to BC and LN parallel to CD. Yes, they have given. Now to prove what they have told, AM upon AB is equal to AN upon AD. That is very important. Our focus should be on to prove because we have to bring this answer, right? Okay. In triangle, I'll focus on upper triangle now, ABC. Okay, in triangle ABC, they have given LM parallel to BC, right? They have told in the figure LM parallel to CB or BC, LM, CB, okay. So we know that if any line is parallel, Thales theorem what it says, by BPT what it is, we have learned in BPT theorem, then other 2 sides are in proportion, AM by BT, AM. But here in to prove AB, full they have told. So how they have told in the to prove session, we have to follow like that only we have to. Why? Because we have to bring out the answer. AM upon AB. AM upon AB. Like that way what we have to do this side? AL upon AC. Okay. AM upon AB. AL upon AC. So we will consider this as equation 1. Now let us go this lower side triangle. In triangle ADC LN parallel to CD. Same way AN upon AD is equal to AL upon AC. This is equation 2. See, from 1 and 2 what we can get? From 1 and 2 we get. See everybody, from 1 and 2, here this thing and this thing is common in both equation, AL by AC, AL by AC. And I have already told you, things which are equal to same thing are equal to one another. So axiom 1 what it says? Things which are equal to same thing are equal to one another. If this is equal, this too also is equal. Therefore, AM by AB is equal to AN by AD. This is only they have told us to prove. We got the answer. Okay. So, fourth one exactly similar. Only the position of the figure they have changed. Try yourself. Exactly same. Exactly same. Just the figure they have changed. See, you have to take ABC triangle. And what parallel they have taken? AE parallel to DF. And then you have to take ABE triangle, DF parallel to AE. Same method you have to do for this fourth one problem. Okay. Now let me do the fifth one problem. So I'll explain you fifth one. Question number 5. So question number 5, I'll draw the figure now. First, let me read out the question. In figure 2.20, DE parallel to OQ and DF parallel to OR. Show that EF parallel to QR. Okay. I'll draw the rough figure first. Let me draw triangle. Okay. Then they have drawn one more, exactly one triangle. Then from this point they have joined this. Okay. Then EF one line is parallel. Then like this way they have drawn. Okay. So I have drawn the rough figure. Now let me write the given points on this. P, Q, R, O, E, F, and this is the point D. Okay. Let us start doing now. Our focus should be to prove what they have told. To prove they have told EF should be parallel to QR. Okay. Now let us start solving. In triangle, our focus should be on PQO. This triangle I am taking in triangle PQO. PQO. If you are confused, I will take one color and highlight that triangle. PQO. Okay, I have highlighted. What they have told in PQO, DE parallel to OQ. DE parallel to OQ. So I'll highlight DE parallel to DE. This is D. OQ. Okay. So by BPT, what it means? By BPT. What it is? PE by EQ is equal to PD by DO or OD. This is equation 1. Again same, this problem also is. Now same way this side I'll take. I'll highlight with some different color now. Green. So that you can make a change. Understand the difference. Now which triangle I am taking? POR or PRO. PQO I have taken now. Now PRO. In triangle PRO, DF parallel to OR. By BPT again, PF by FR is equal to PD by OD or DO. Equation 2. From 1 and 2 what we get? From 1 and 2 we get same thing. Things which are equal to same thing are equal to one another. So PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR we got. This is nothing but what? Let us see in the figure. What is this? PE by EQ is equals to PF by FR. This is nothing but BPT. Full triangle PQR triangle BPT it is. PE by EQ, PF by FR. How come it is BPT? If this is proportion, they are parallel. Therefore, we got the answer EF is parallel to QR. How? Converse of BPT. So this we got the answer. Similarly, sixth one you have to try yourself. Exactly same. You can see the question which is exactly same. You have to try yourself. Do in your notes. Unless and until you will not try yourself, you won't be able to solve by yourself in your examination. So let me go for now seventh one problem. So now question number 7 is using theorem 2.1. Like using theorem 2.1, prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisect the third side. So dear student, you people have recalled that you have proved in class 9. Yes, in class 9 you have studied that bisect the midpoint theorem, which you people have learned midpoint theorem, how midpoint bisect the third side by using which theorem? By using BPT. Okay, let me draw. They have not given figure for this. Let us draw the figure what they have told. A line drawn through the midpoint of one side of the triangle parallel to another side bisect the third side. Let me draw. I'll draw based on that 7th question. They didn't mention anything, so triangle is there in that. So let me draw the triangle. So I have drawn the triangle. I'll just give the name ABC and I'll take one point P. P is the midpoint of AB. I'll draw. Then here we'll give Q. But they have told we have to, if P is a midpoint and a line is parallel to BC, then we should prove that Q bisect AC, or Q is a midpoint of AC. We have to prove this. So let us see figure also we have drawn. So I will write here description. Consider triangle ABC. Consider triangle ABC in which PQ is a line. PQ is a line segment. Okay, PQ is a line segment drawn through the middle point or the midpoint to the midpoint P of a line AB, such that PQ is parallel to BC. In this way we have drawn this figure. Now Now, what they have told us to prove? They have told us to prove Q is the midpoint of AC. We have to prove. Okay? Or Q bisect AC. To prove Q bisect AC or Q is the midpoint of BC. AC. Point of AC. This we have to prove. Let us start proving. By BPT, we know by BPT, AP, parallel line is there na, AP by BP is equal to AQ by QC. But we know that AP by BP is nothing but, we know that they have told in the question, P is the midpoint of AB, therefore if it is midpoint, AP is equal to BP. These two are both equal to one another. So what I will do is, AP I will write as it is. In place of BP also I will write AP is equals to AQ by QC as it is. AP get cancels. Nothing means 1 by 1 is equals to AQ by QC. So cross multiply. AQ into 1 is AQ. QC into 1 is QC. See, we can see here now AQ is equals to QC we got. That is nothing but Q bisect AC. Therefore we got answer Q bisect AC, or Q is the midpoint of AC. So we proved the question number 7. Exactly same 8. Try yourself. You can see, I'll just show you the question exactly same. See, using theorem 2.2. Only the converse way you have to prove that the line joining midpoint of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. Recall your class 9 theorem. Exactly same. Okay, you can use the same alphabet, but reverse way you have to do. Exactly same this question is. So now I am going to do the question number 9, which is very important question. Question number 9. Exactly see question number 9. Even they have not given the figure for question number 9 also. This 2.21 is a figure of question number 6 figure it is. Question number 6. Don't confuse. They have not given question number 9 figure. Let me start now. Let me read the question. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to DC and its diagonal intersect each other at point O. Show that AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. See here they have told ABCD is a trapezium. Let me draw a trapezium. I'll draw a trapezium, rough figure, use pencil while drawing figure. I'll draw a trapezium. A, B, C, D is a trapezium in which they have told AB parallel to CD, okay, and diagonal intersect at O, okay, diagonal intersect at O. Okay, this is the figure they have told. Now let us write the description. Anyhow, they have not given the figure. ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium in which they have told AB is parallel to CD, AB parallel to CD, and diagonals intersect at O. Okay. To prove what they have told, to prove what they have given in the question, let me see. To prove AO by BO, CO by DO. AO by BO, CO by DO. So to prove this, we have to do a small construction in the figure. What I will do is draw a line. Any name you can give. I will give PQ. Draw a line PQ through O, passing through O, such that PQ line should be parallel to AB and CD. Okay, let me draw one line. That is, I'll draw a line PQ passing through point O and parallel to CD and AB. So I have drawn this line. Let us start proving now. Let us focus on the figure and the triangle. We will find the triangles in that. I'll go for triangle. In triangle DBC. So that I'll highlight it. I'll go for triangle DBC. There will be many triangles, so you don't confuse. I have taken DBC. Why I have taken DBC? To prove this. Because we can see in that BO and OD we will get. Right? So to prove this, I have taken DBC. In triangle DBC, what is parallel? QO is or OQ is parallel to DC. OQ is parallel to DC. When we get a parallel line, what we know? We know that there will be BPT by BPT. What? BO upon OD. BO upon OD is equals to BQ upon QC. Okay, I'll consider this as equation 1. Now I'll take one more triangle. In triangle BAC, this side triangle only I'll take because I want AO and OC na. So I'll do with a different color here. BAC. I'll take this triangle BAC. So in triangle BAC, what is parallel? OQ is parallel to AB. OQ parallel to AB. Now we can see this is the parallel line OQ. So we want again BPT by BPT. By BPT. See, figure should be visible. OC by OA. OC by BPT. OC by OA. Because parallel line is down. So we have to start with this point. In front of OC by OA is equal to CQ by BQ. Now what I'll do is I'll completely interchange this. Both sides we can interchange, right? OA by OC is equal to BQ by CQ. I have just interchanged. We'll consider this equation 2. Now from 1 and 2 we can see from 1 and 2. Focus properly. From 1 and 2 BQ by QC. BQ by QC is same. Things which are equal to same things are equal to one another. So I will write now properly. From 1 and 2 what we have? BO by OD is equals to, this is from 1, and OA by OC. This is we got. But in question they have told AO by BO. We got BO by OD and OA by OC. Something different we got. So what we have to do? We will cross multiply. BO into OC is equals to OA into OD. We have to cross multiply. Now what we want first? We want OA. I'll keep OA this side only. OA as it is. BO I will bring. We got OB. Now this side COD we want. CO I'll keep as it is. OC I'll keep as it is. OC I kept as it is. OD I'll bring down. Because multiply will become divide. So hence proved. This we hence proved. We got the answer. I guess you people have confused here. One more time let me see. Let me teach. OA as it is. OB we bought. OC as it is. OD we bought. Okay. Multiply will become divide. So exactly same. 10th one. Try yourself. Exactly it is same. So this complete the exercise 2.2. So do like and share. Thank you.